Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is the Moon Moth Goddess. Thank you guys so much for being here and your continued love and support on the channel. For those of you that are wanting to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box, or you can send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings with me. So today's pick a card reading is one that was subscriber requested, and it is, how do you make them feel? So this is for you that have a specific love interest in mind. How do you make them feel? And that can be, when they actually see you, when you cross their mind, when they're thinking about you. What is it that they feel about you, and the connection between the two of you, if the two of you are, involved with one another. So how do you make them feel? We're going to do 3 piles today. Pile number 1, you are going to be the White Newman Tarot, and that is with this howlite crystal for pile number 1. And this is what the back of the card looks like. That is for pile 1. And then pile number 2, you are going to be the Modern Witch Tarot, and that is with this titanium quartz heart, and that is what the back of your card looks like for pile 2. And then pile number 3, you are going to be the, which one is this one? The Cosmic Slumber Tarot, and that is with this red jasper, and that is what the back of your card looks like for pile number 3. Okay, so pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the decks with the crystals on top. Do whatever you feel your heart is calling. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1 with the howlite, pile number 2 with the titanium little heart here, and then pile number 3 with the red jasper. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi pile 1, so those of you that resonated with the White Newman Tarot and the howlite, this is going to be a reading today. So we are finding out, how do you make your person feel? And that could be when they see you, when you cross their mind, thinking about you. So let's see what comes through for you. So how do you make them feel? Pile number 1. How do you make them feel? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands that we're starting off with. So I would say with this Knight of Wands energy that when they're thinking about you or when they're seeing you, there is a lot of very passionate energy that this person definitely feels. It can be a very strong attraction that this person does feel towards you. Okay, so this is kind of along the lines of intimate energy that they do feel towards you. So let's see, how do you make them feel? We also have the Emperor, so that is an interesting combination with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor, as the Emperor is definitely more, I would say, not so much showing feelings, emotions. The Emperor does definitely have a little bit more of a stoic presence. So this almost makes me feel like this person feels this intensity and this attraction towards you, which can go along the lines of maybe even fantasizing, things of that nature. But with the Emperor energy here, it makes me feel like they hold a lot of that in, or they kind of do very well of concealing the amount of attraction or desire and passion that they feel towards you, and try to do like a good job of like not really revealing that aspect. And this would happen too, like if you guys are in front of each other. I don't know. I'm thinking kind of like with the Emperor energy too. There's maybe this, maybe even feeling a need for control in some way, but we'll see what comes through here. How do you make them feel? We also have the Chariot. Okay, now those of you that have more or less, I would say, have really built a connection with this person, then I would say the Emperor energy can also be that this person may see you as someone that they can see themselves being committed to, as the Emperor is also energy of loyalty. And so it may be that maybe their heart is something that does feel loyal to you in the connection that you guys have, or that they feel very drawn to you. We also have the Chariot energy here. Let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. Wow, we have the Emperor and the Empress. How do you make them feel? We also have the 8 of Wands. So this person is definitely feeling that there is a very strong attraction between the two of you, something that is mutual. And I'm also kind of getting, I would say some of you that are not in contact right now, this Chariot and the 8 of Wands could be that this person is wanting to find, almost makes me feel like planning here, maybe some type of planning or decisions, preparing to take action here. And that could be with messaging and communicating with you. This could even be traveling to see you, wanting to see you. But I'm feeling like this person with the Empress and the Emperor, this person maybe feels, that you are the person that they are meant to be with, the person that they can see themselves planning, maybe even future with both the Empress and the Emperor being here. Let's see what else. It's almost like wanting, like you make them feel like, I want to come towards you. I feel drawn to you. I want to be with you. As the Empress energy gives off a very sensual, very beautiful, very confident energy of someone who knows their worth, knows their value. And it's like, I feel like you make this person feel that they see this in you and they know. The Empress can also be a symbol of unconditional love and nurturing, kindness, gentleness, right? So you may also be someone who is very nurturing to this person, giving off that type of vibe and that quality. So it makes this person feel secure, I feel like, with the Emperor energy being here as well. Makes them feel secure, makes them feel safe, protected, like the feelings and the emotions that they have, like they feel like they can open up, or they feel like they can feel safe, and that you give off a very nurturing type of energy here. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so that is a good thing. The 9 of Swords in reverse is when we are able to kind of have peace of mind and be able to rest, or bring the mind to a place of rest. So it could even be that when this person thinks about you, or when they're around you, that you kind of alleviate any fears, anxiety that they might have, where they just kind of feel that they're being nurtured by this Empress energy, and they feel like they can just kind of maybe be themselves, let loose a little bit, relax, feel more calm, because of this beautiful nurturing energy that the Empress does give off. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Loved. Maybe you are someone who just gives a lot of your time, your energy to this person. Maybe you make them feel like maybe your heart is loyal to them, and that is something that they take notice of. Okay. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. So far, so good, pile 1. Let's see. Okay, so we do have the 3 of Swords. The Page of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it makes me feel like you make your person feel like any type of past pains, heartaches, traumas, difficulties, challenges, anything that they've gone through in their past is something that you make them feel like, I can get past this. I can move past this. I can heal from this. They feel, with the Page of Wands energy being here too, there's a very healing energy with the Three of Swords. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling it. That's kind of, to me, with the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords, it's like you make them feel like they can overcome pain. Look at how with this Three of Swords, this guy has the swords in his back, but yet this person here is giving him, you know, a hug. And there's all this rain that is kind of falling around, you know, that, which to me is like that symbol of something that's clearing here. So it may be that when this person needs you, or they feel like you just kind of give off that energy of being maybe very supportive, I would say too, because the Emperor. And the Page of Wands energy is a lot of very exciting energy. It's a lot of fun. It's excitement. It's passionate. It's, you know, the Page of Wands is all about discovery and exploring. So maybe a part of you also makes this person feel like they can break out of, I feel like kind of like this Empress, the Emperor energy in a way, because the Emperor can be someone who's very focused and very disciplined, and, you know, maybe there's something about your energy here that makes this person feel like I said, like, I can let loose, I can relax, I can let go, and I can have fun. I feel like, you know, maybe this person, if you guys travel with each other, or you like to go, let's just say, go to new restaurants, or, you know, go to do things that are discovering, both of you discovering new things to do with each other. And then we have the Three of Pentacles energy here. And that Three of Pentacles, I feel like, I'm noticing how she's got kind of her hands across her chest, holding kind of like, in a way, her heart. So, and then I'm seeing how this is kind of coming in under the Chariot. So it makes me feel like there's a lot of maybe freedom that this person feels. You make them feel free. You make them feel like they can let go. It may also be that this person feels that you are someone who is also a good friend to them, very supportive, someone that they feel like they want to. Now, those of you that I would say that you're, like, if you're separated right now or broken up, this person may feel that there is interest in wanting to reconcile here, or to move forward with your connection. The Three of Pentacles is about when people are coming together, networking, building something. So it may be that this person feels that you are someone who, I don't know, maybe even inspires them to become a better version of themselves. Just a lot of supportive energy here. How do you make them feel? Pile number one. We have the Sun. Okay, so that is a beautiful, radiant energy here. It kind of like you give them life. Thinking about you, seeing you. The Sun energy, it feels happy, it feels joyful, content, fulfilled, abundant. There's this energy of achievement or completion that comes in with this. You know, making someone feel enlightened, or in some way like you bring this light into this person's life. How do you make them feel? Almost like glowing. You know, when you feel happy about someone and you're around them and you're in front of them and you just feel like you're in the clouds. You just feel like so much vibrancy in that energy. How do you make them feel? Pile one. The Queen of Wands. Okay. So yes, there's a lot of attraction here. So you may make them feel all kinds of ways of passionate. I'm going to keep it PG for YouTube, but you get the idea. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. So they can be just very, very attracted, very drawn to you. Magnetic energy, right? They can look at you, with the, especially with the Empress and the Queen of Wands both being here. For some of you, when this person, you make them feel like maybe like I don't want to say, almost like they're very lucky to be in your presence or to be with you, because the embodiment of the Empress and the Queen of Wands is a very powerful, confident, beautiful. So for some of you, it could be that you are the most beautiful thing that they have ever seen, ever laid eyes on, and feeling so incredibly attracted. You know, feeling just happy, like almost like somebody pinched me, like I'm with this person, or, you know, this person is a possibility here. Let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. We also have the 4 of Swords. Okay, so yes, and I love that this is coming in right underneath the 9 of Swords, because the 4 of Swords is about calm, peace, rest, right? So it could be that, like I said, when they think about you, it calms them down. It makes them feel, I feel safe, secure, loved, nurtured. You give off just this very radiant energy to this person, and this person knows, like, when they're in your presence or around you, it's like everything crazy in their life just seems to just kind of like fade away into the background, and they can be kind of like in this moment where there's so much, I feel like, for them to think about. I truly feel for some of you with the Emperor and the Empress here, this person feels like the two of you are meant to be. Like, it's just like a crazy, intense connection that this person just feels so, I feel fortunate. And even if you guys are no longer together anymore, this is the way I feel like when they reflect back on, you know, the connection that you guys have, is that's making them feel this way. You know, maybe even if you guys are not together anymore, it could be that they think that you're the most attractive person they've ever been with. The most physically attractive person to them as well. Okay, so we do have pretty much, right, all of this zodiac signs here. So, I mean, we do have Taurus, Libra, Leo, Cancer, Aries. We've got Sagittarius here as well. We've got Libra, Gemini, Libra and Gemini, Capricorn. What else is here? I think that's pretty much it. Okay. So let's look at your oracle. This, I feel like, is pretty good. So let's look at your oracle cards. And those of you, I would say that if you're not together right now and you're maybe broken up, like I said, I'm getting for some of you that this person may be in the stages of planning to reconnect with you. Some of you I'm seeing kind of like no contact right now. This person having like a lot of thoughts on their mind, trying to listen to what their heart is saying. Some of you that are like actively dating this person, it's like this person is planning, like almost like taking your connection to the next level. Some of you may even work with this person, and it could be like this attraction that they have towards you, and trying to, I feel like, have the confidence enough to come towards you. Okay? Because some of you literally might work with this person, or may even be like a friend or friendship, or in like there's a sense of community here. You could have known this person or met this person through friends. Yeah, okay, so let's see. So how do you make them feel? Pile number 1. How do you make them feel? The key. Okay. We like that. That is opportunity, right? We also have unrequited here. We'll figure out why. What is that? Well, I will say this. If you're coming in potentially as the Empress, as the Queen of Wands, does this person may feel like they're not good enough for you? Or has this been a situation in the past? Because I will say the Empress can be very intimidating energy. You know, and if somebody has like lowered self-esteem and you are someone who's incredibly attractive and draws a lot of attention towards yourself, if someone has any type of insecurities, they may feel like they're not good enough. You know? Because the Empress, Queen of Wands, they know their worth. So we'll see what this is. Maybe it's the, I don't know, maybe for some of you, this person could have rejected you in the past. They could have maybe even a fear of rejection. I'm noticing that this is also a yellow rose. And maybe for some of you, if it's maybe a friendship. Or maybe like if the person is a friend and they feel like they cannot come towards you because of that. Are they crossing the line? You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Well, how do you make them feel? Admirer. So some of you, this person may not even be telling you. May not even be telling you anything about their interest in you. They may be keeping it a secret, right? We've got a little key here with a lock on that little heart. Okay. Maybe you also are the person who holds the key to their heart. We can look at it that way too. Okay, let's see. How do you make them feel? Oh no, we've got a broken heart. We've got the Three of Swords here. Maybe for some of you have had a breakup with that there. Or did you break this person's heart? Did you turn them down? Did you reject them? Or they could have been someone who did that to you and you make them feel like maybe they know, you know, that they've hurt you or they have broken your heart. Let's see, how do you make them feel? We have rebirth. Okay, like I said, for some of you, this person could be wanting to potentially reconcile if you're not with them anymore. We do also have falsity here too. So the falsity makes me feel like some of you, especially if this person is not talking about feelings. Like I said, the Emperor, kind of a little bit more stoic energy, not so much going to talk about feelings and put feelings out there. Okay, so this person may even be someone who is maybe a little bit hard to read. And so to me with the falsity here, it's kind of like this person wearing a mask. They can also, like, let's just say if you guys are separated, broken up, this person can also be hiding and not revealing to you that how this separation might be affecting them as well. Okay. And then I'm seeing message at the bottom. So it's making me feel like this something, like I said, with the Eight of Wands, this person is, I feel like trying to manifest some type of communication or letting you know something. So let's actually clarify the unrequited here. Okay, so what is this unrequited energy about, Spirit? What is this unrequited energy about? What is going on with this energy? King of Cups. Maybe for some of you, this person hasn't come forward to talk about their feelings or their emotions. Their way and approach. It's like maybe this person doesn't go out and show you, you know, all of their feelings and emotions. Because the King of Cups is going to take on more of a calm, more mature way of showing feelings and emotions. Okay, let's see what else. What do we need to know about this unrequited energy? The Star. Okay, so we've also got Aquarius energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What is this unrequited energy here? The Hierophant. Some of you, I feel like this person is healing from maybe even a very, like a past, very serious commitment or connection. Some of you, this person could be somebody who's gone through a marriage, divorce even. This person could still be healing from that. This kind of reminds me of the Four of Cups energy, with someone who may have been feeling a little bit emotionally withdrawn or discontent, working on healing, working on healing their, I feel like their mindset surrounding commitments as well. So some of you could even been like a non-committal energy this person could have, for some of you, have been giving off here, like maybe even afraid to take things forward. Why is the falsity here? The Six of Cups. Okay. And the Six of Cups energy is about kindness and giving gifts of the heart. It's also about a very special, unique bond or connection between two people. One that brings about a lot of nostalgia. I'm also feeling for some of this person masks a lot of their memories. Like even if this person is someone you used to date, you used to be with, I feel like this person is hiding a lot of the feelings that they have. Some of you, this person, when they think of you and when you're around them, it makes them feel, how do I explain that? Kind of like a kid again, like a child, like just very sweet, very innocent type of feelings and emotions. And I feel like this person maybe hides a lot of that. Some of you with the Six of Cups, because this can also be energy of friendship, a soul bond, connection between two people. Can even be soulmate connection, because we do have both the Empress and the Emperor here. But yeah, maybe this person is also someone who doesn't talk a lot about their past or even hides their past. Masks a lot of maybe things that happen or they've gone through in their past and doesn't maybe like to talk about them. Why is the falsity here? Why is the falsity here? The Five of Wands. Makes me feel like with the Five of Wands, this person is dealing with a lot of internal conflict. Internal conflict, but I'm also noticing there's a bunch of people here. So they could even be concerned. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who's concerned about what other people think. What other people are going to say. So they could even be trying to hide their feelings. Some of you may be somebody, especially if this is work kind of thing, or it doesn't have to be, but with this, maybe if you're someone who has always like a lot of people around you, and if this person has never approached you yet, it makes me feel like, are they feeling afraid or conflicted about coming to you and talking to you, and maybe I don't know, like they're trying to come in and talk to you or get past, I feel like, the awkwardness. And maybe if you are someone who has like a lot of friends, or you know, like they feel like they don't have the time or the opportunity to be able to come around to talk to you or to communicate here. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at one more. Why is the falsity here? The Magician. Yeah, the Magician is somebody that has interest in you. Somebody that's open to manifesting something here. Some of you may have even had like some type of conflict with this person in the past, like disagreement, especially if this person is someone from your past. There could still be tension between the two of you that is here. So it makes me feel with this Magician energy, Some of you, like this, like I said, this person could have broke your heart. You can make them feel, and I should probably clarify that. Let's see, what is this Three of Swords energy? You know, if either one of you broke each other's heart, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So some of you, this is some type of maybe breakthrough, clarity. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, this person is dealing with a lot of pain or heartache from their past. You are that person that makes them feel, like I said earlier, that you can they can break out of that, right? A very healing energy, rebirth. This is renewal. For some of you, renewal of your connection with them. For others of you, it's like you are maybe even serving as a catalyst for them to do a lot of healing within themselves. Change. Okay. Why is the broken heart here? Why is the broken heart here? Three of Wands. This person's longing, missing. Some of you, this person's at a distance or keeping themselves at a distance. Anticipation, waiting. It could either be that they're waiting for you to message them, or they've been wanting to message or communicate with you. I feel like there's this interest to reconcile here with the Six of Cups. Can also be, maybe that can also be something that this person is masking here, for, especially for those of you where this is a past partner. They could be feeling conflicted about some type of reunion, or hiding that from you, like not showing you any interest, right? Acting like, no, I'm done, I'm over this connection, but they're really not. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for some of you. So it's missing, longing for something, waiting, thinking about future. Let's see, why is the broken heart here? The King of Swords. Yeah, it's like this person, I feel like is envisioning some type of communication with you. Maybe wanting to clear the air or be honest with you. Be open, be honest, communicate. Talk to you about what they're feeling. Here. Some of you, I feel like this person feels a very strong spiritual connection to you. Some of you, this person may have even like disregarded the connection between the two of you because of differences in your cultures or religions, or maybe even for some of you, other people being involved, like family and stuff like that. Some of you, I feel like you may have had to do that. You may have had to separate because of that, and it wasn't something that wasn't something that either of you wanted to do, but felt like you had to do because of religion or culture or family, maybe even for some of you. So it may not even be that it was an unrequited situation, but more or less that the two of you had to separate, and both of you may have had a broken heart, right? Because they both kind of look like a little numb in their facial expressions, just like we're doing this, but I don't know, it just makes me feel like maybe a lot of pain with that. Okay, so what else do we want to do? We want to go into, I think we're going to do these. Okay, so how do you make them feel, pile number 1? How do you make them feel? Okay, we've got trauma bond. It says this connection appears to have roots in healing a trauma bond pattern. When we connect based on our wounds, we are subconsciously blocking love in a connection. If we are in fear-based or poverty consciousness, then we can fear that this is the only person or situation that can meet our needs. Fearing change, we can cling to unhealthy situations because they feel comfortable. Break the cycle of suffering and release yourself from painful contracts, okay? So this could be literally Spirit saying here that maybe there is some type of trauma bond between you and this person. But maybe this is also something that's bringing you together, that's also serving a purpose of healing. Maybe past trauma bonds that you've had with your partners, and they've also had with partners, right? Let's see here. How do you make them feel? And if you're making them feel this way, then maybe this person, like I said, with the Empress energy, if you're giving off that vibe, then they feel that they gravitating towards you because you're giving off something that they need, which is love, right? Nurturing with the Empress. Healing. Letting go of illusions. How do you make them feel? Foggy vision. It says mental health issues are causing disruption in this connection. There is an addiction or mental health imbalance that is causing energy leaks and imbalance of power. Each partner is responsible for their own mental wellness. Someone must confront fears of abandonment and self-worth in order to be an equal. One can only hold space unless you are asked for guidance or support. So it may even be that at times this person, when they think about you or when they see you, maybe they feel like they cannot trust this connection. They can't trust it because if they are someone who's gone through, like I said, a lot of not so great relationships, they've had a broken heart, maybe have been deceived in the past, they may feel like they you know what I'm saying? Like they cannot open their heart. There's a lot of healing, I feel like. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. Deep wounds. It says a broken heart has not mended. Someone may be trying to rush the healing process and move forward preemptively. This person may not be able to open their heart and be vulnerable due to unresolved emotional ties to another relationship. Healing is required. Okay? So maybe you are someone who I feel is triggering maybe their deepest wounds, their deepest insecurities, to heal them. Okay? To heal them. How do you make them feel? Change. Change. The universe has swept in and shaken life up in order to effect change. This can feel very chaotic and may have thrown you off balance. Take time to rest, grieve, heal, and see things from a different perspective. Is there a blessing in disguise? Divine intervention acts in ways we cannot rationally understand at times. Allow yourself to accept the not knowing and focus on regeneration, right? So we've got the trauma, the wounds, the foggy vision, and change. So you're making them feel, like I said, you could be coming in with that very powerful energy that is drawing them into you, that is maybe in a way, like I said, serving as a catalyst for them to reflect within themselves of where their wounds are, you know, maybe past trauma bonds that they've had, or even something that they could currently be dealing with, and creating or making them feel like there's things that they need to work on with themselves, you know? They need to change. They need to heal. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the Modern Witch Tarot and this little titanium little heart here, this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into how do you make your person feel when you cross their mind, when they see you, when they think of you. So let's see here. Pile number 2. How do you make your person feel? How do you make your person feel? Pile 2. How do you make them feel? How do you make them feel? Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. Wow. 3 of Swords. We have the Lovers in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. This almost feels like breakup energy. Lovers in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. Let's see what else. Let's put this together. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. The Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm kind of getting that it could be a situation that this person has really strong feelings towards you with the King of Cups energy here. But almost feels like for some reason that the idea of actually being with you in a committed relationship is not an option. Like it's just a fantasy. And some of you, it might be because you work with this person. Or you're already in a committed relationship. So they feel like being with you is not something that's possible. It's not an option. Some of you, I'm also getting this person could be someone who still has and like I feel like loves and even cares about you. But they may also be choosing to focus on their career at this time and maybe thinking that maybe reconciliation may not be something that is the best idea right now. Okay, let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Ace of Cups. Temperance. The Hierophant. Yeah, somebody may be married. Somebody might be married here, and that may be why. And if you are, or they are, that might be like this person has feelings, but being in a relationship with you is just something that's just not possible. Okay, I am getting that for some of you. It's not an option because someone's married, or maybe you're both married. Maybe you're both married. How do you make them feel? We have the Page of Swords. Some of you, this person may feel like you taught them maybe even a lot of lessons. Because I'm kind of getting with the Page of Swords and the Hierophant here, there's kind of like this student and teacher, someone who's a lot wiser, more knowledgeable. So this could have even been a connection. Wow, some of you could even be that you are like, this is a professor. This is somebody that teaches, maybe at university, school. Some of you could be even like taking an online class or something like that, where this person is your teacher, your teacher. And being in a relationship with you is something that's just not, yeah. So I'm getting that. Maybe for some of you in this pile, there's kind of like a forbidden love type of situation where some of you could be, I don't know, if it's, for some of you, I feel like it could be work, or someone's married, someone's already in a committed relationship. Some of you, there's a dynamic here of student-teacher, but I will say that there is some strong feelings that are here. So even if, you know, that is your situation, this person still has feelings. So you make them feel, we'll just say warm and fuzzy inside. But they may be kind of feeling like, is this something that's not possible? Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. Nine of Swords. This is anxious. This person could be having dreams about you. Look at that. Even under the deck, we've got the Four of Swords, and they've got like the same kind of look going on, you know? And the Four of Cards is, the Four of Swords is a card of rest, bringing the mind to rest. And the Nine of Swords is when we're feeling so much anxiety and fears and worrying and overthinking and overanalyzing, having dreams. Like this person, like you being on this person's mind a lot. And maybe they're kind of holding back in a sense. Because with Temperance energy here, Temperance is when we're being patient. We could be being patient here. We could be feeling that a connection is something that feels very balanced, right? That we just feel like we're in harmony with someone. We feel that this other person balances us out. There's something mutual between the two of us. Maybe even for some of you with the Hierophant, this can also be a symbol of, you know, culture, religion, things of that nature. I feel like this person is like in their head thinking about what could happen, what will happen. You know, I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles right underneath that with the Empress. So this is about something that is tangible, right? The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity for us to have something within the 3D. Not just thinking about it, not just having a feeling about it, but actual, we have something here. We have something that is grounded. 5 of Swords under that. There's some type of conflict. So maybe this person feels like they have to kind of, I don't know, maybe to keep themselves detached in a way, right? Kind of like control here, because Temperance is also about moderation, right? We're keeping ourselves in balance here. So I feel like I want to clarify the Lovers in reverse and also the 7 of Cups in reverse. And I feel like this Ace of Cups, you know, could potentially be an opportunity. Some of you, I feel like if you have had a breakup with this person, like this person and you were together before, it makes me feel like there's potentially some idea of renewal here. But with that 9 of Swords energy here, it's like maybe this person feels anxious about going back into and reconciling the relationship. But there's feelings that are here. There's care or love or compassion. But this person has a way of just kind of acting very calm and not really maybe putting it out there. Why is this Lovers in reverse? Why is the Lover's energy in reverse? 4 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups. It almost makes me feel like this okay. Now, those of you where it could be like potentially like a whole forbidden love type of situation, like, you know, I mean, which could be very different because this is a general reading, right? I mean, I'm seeing student, teacher here. Maybe could be a boss for some of you. Somebody who's married, maybe both of you married, both in committed, you know what I'm saying? Like, so kind of like a forbidden love situation. For those of you where that is the case, it feels like with that 9 of Cups energy and the Lovers in reverse, it makes me, looking at this energy here, it kind of makes me feel like someone has a desire or would feel some type of fulfillment with maybe the two of you guys being together, but also choosing, because of that forbidden love situation, to turn it down. Missed opportunity. Even though it would be something that would make them feel really happy and fulfilled and satisfied, they're feeling that it's maybe it's just, like I said, not an option. Like, I cannot go there. I can't cross the line. It's just not something that's possible. You know, Spirit kind of like, here it is. Here's an opportunity right here. You're going to take it. And the person's like, I don't think I should. But it's making them feel a lot of anxiety about it. Let's see here. And those of you where maybe you've had a breakup with this person, I feel like this person, I don't know if it's this, I wouldn't really say it's regret. It almost makes me feel like if this person is kind of turning down the idea of reconciling right now and feeling like maybe did I make the wrong decision? Should we get back together? Is this an option? They know it's an option here. But it makes me feel like, is this person being a little bit skeptical about it? But I will say that reconciliation is on the mind here. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse? Three of Wands. Like this person's staying at a distance. There's this waiting, anticipation, longing, yearning. Some of you, there could literally be a distance between the two of you. Physical distance. Like you guys are in two different countries, two different cities. Could even be online, right? Online here. Being online and going to school together, but you guys are like different countries. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like you definitely make this person feel, like I said, with the King of Cups, warm and fuzzy feelings, care, compassion. For some of you, even the level of love. But there's also heartache here with the Three of Swords. And that heartache can either be because of separation. It could be because of a love triangle situation. Certain culture, religion, beliefs, things of that nature. Forbidden love type of situation. That are making it, this person, like I said, trying to just calm their mind down. Take a break and rest and think about things. Because this person's waking up like in the middle of the night. Not able to sleep. Having dreams about you, and I feel like when this person has dreams about you, it's like, especially if you guys are no contact, when they have dreams about you, it puts this feeling of longing back in their heart, like almost like they're waiting for you, or, is pile number 2 going to message me? Are they contacting me? Why am I having this dream? Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse? The Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, yes. Some of you work, like I said, work together. Work together. Some of you, there could have even been some type of, maybe even a job change, or somebody who had chosen to focus on work. And because of that, they may not necessarily be ready. Like I said, for those of you that are broken up with a person, they could be focusing on themselves, focusing on career, focusing on finances, knowing that there's an opportunity to reconcile here, but choosing to be patient with their decision. Should I get back together with pile 2 or not? Is it better if I focus on my career? I don't know what to do here. I still care and have feelings about pile 2. But yeah, some of you see that it's not an option. You guys work together and they're just like, I need to keep my distance. I need to keep my distance. It's not an option. Can't go there. It would make me happy to, but it's probably not a good idea. Right? How are other people going to think about this? This person may even be concerned about what other people are going to say, right? Especially if it's like a work thing. Some of you may still work with this person or have a breakup, but then still work with them, and it's awkward. Okay, so let's go into these here. Pile number 2. How do you make them feel? We have the snowflake crystal. It says this love bond is unique as a snowflake, once in a lifetime. So they feel that there's something here between the two of you. Even if you guys are no longer together, if you were together, that may be part of what the anxiety is about too. I think I want to clarify that. Part of it could be because, especially if you're from their past, they could be thinking like, what did I do? Like, I had what I had with pile 2 and I messed it up. And you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a reflecting back on it as something that was very unique or special between the two of you. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Eight of Wands. It's about communicating with you or taking action. Okay. Communication, maybe even traveling to see you. Communication, traveling, taking action. They're the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords about it. Eight of Swords is when we keep ourselves stuck in a mental prison of negative thinking. We hold ourselves back. We hold ourselves back. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Queen of Cups. This was a connection for some of you. Some of you could even be someone that you were married to and you divorced. Or you guys are married, separated. And if that is the case, look at that. We get the Queen and King of Cups. The Hierophant can also be a symbol of a marriage. Yeah, so I would say those of you that are married, separated with this person, or even I will say no contact, okay? No contact. Or this person hasn't come forward to say anything to you yet. This person feels that you make them feel like there's a very strong connection, emotional bond and connection between the two of you. Very unique. Makes me feel like this person is afraid to come forward to express feelings to you. Talk to you, message you, contact you, take action towards you. Interesting. Some of you can be very soulmate energy. Okay. Now we see. All right, let's go into these. Pile 2. How do you make them feel? Karma. Karma. Okay. So I will say maybe different things for this, okay? Because if it is, let's just say, a forbidden love type of situation, they're probably thinking like, what will be my karma if I do this? If I make this decision, what is going to happen to me, right? Because karma is about us making choices, decisions, our actions, right? Making the right choice, the right decision, so that we're not having negative karma that can impact us later on down the road. So, I mean, in some of you, it could be that you've gone through some type of karmic cycle with this person. Some of you, it might quite literally be a karmic relationship. That is also possible, right? Because we do have kind of like soulmate energy here. It could be maybe even a karmic soulmate for some of you. Yeah, so there could be some type of maybe there's a karmic lesson, right, surrounding this as well. Maybe they feel like they've learned some things from this connection that they feel. Maybe they feel if they've hurt you, that they are going to be getting their karma, or that karma is affecting them right now. Let's see here. How do you make them feel? Pile 2. We have intuition. Message. Missing you. Thoughts of you on their mind, considering their feelings and their emotions. That intuitive energy, especially with the King and Queen of Cups coming up here. They feel, like I said, there's something between the two of you. So you could be on their mind a lot. They could feel your energy, right? Dreams. Lots of dreams this person is having about you. How do you make them feel? Grief. I thought I saw grief. Let's see. It just fell on the floor. Oh no, it wasn't grief. It was divine time. But maybe they are feeling grief. We've got divine time. So maybe waiting for the right time to come forward, to say something to you. Those of you that I would say work with this person, or you're around this person pretty frequently, I would more or less kind of pay attention to this. Thoughts of you on their mind, considering feelings and emotions, right? Because they may not necessarily have had anything serious with you to be able to miss you, right? Unless you don't go to work or you don't go to school anymore, then there's a reason for them to miss you. But maybe For some of you, that message resonates more. Thoughts of you on their mind, considering their feelings and their emotions. Okay, so maybe divine timing here. I do want to clarify the karma. What is this karma energy? Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. Traveling. Progress, movement. Five of Swords. Some of you may have had a disagreement with this person. Okay. Five of Swords. Maybe this person said, for some of you, this person may have said something to you very hurtful, or you could have said the same thing to them. Like I said, some of you, this person could be feeling like they are stuck in a karmic cycle. Those of you that are dealing with somebody who, like, you're married, they're married, thing like that, maybe they're in a karmic relationship. And I don't know, it makes me feel like maybe even going through some challenging cycles here with the Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. They can also kind of feel like maybe even they're at a turning point in their life where they're having to make some type of choice or decision, which could involve them coming forward to contact you, especially for those of you where you are separated from this person. Okay, so let's see. How do you make them feel? The Five of Swords can also be an energy of someone who feels defeated. Okay? So when they think about you and they're thinking all of these, you know, for the most part, warm and fuzzy feelings, they can also be feeling defeated in some way. Maybe because it's forbidden, or maybe because there's work, or because of this, because of that, right? Let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. The Self. It says there may have recently been, or there will soon be, a time where you step back from the companionship and enjoy the company of your own true self. Masks will be removed, shadows will come to light, and you will explore the depths of your own soul. This is alchemy and magic. Take this time out of relationship to learn about who you have to grow into. So like I said, for some of you, this person could be shifting the focus towards themselves. Okay, maybe healing, working on career stuff. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. We have trauma bond. This came out for pile 1 too. It says this connection appears to have roots in healing a trauma bond pattern. When we connect based on our wounds, we are subconsciously blocking life in a connection, or I'm sorry, blocking love in a connection, right? So this is Spirit saying here, this person may feel like the two of you are connecting, maybe have similar wounds to each other. If we are in a fear-based or poverty consciousness, then we can fear that this is the only person or situation that can meet our needs. Fearing change, we can cling to unhealthy situations because they feel comfortable. Break the cycle of suffering and release yourself from painful contracts. I will say, if you are dealing with someone who's in another relationship, then maybe they are connected to that person as a trauma bond. Could be you, but it's also making me think that because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here and the Five of Swords with karma. Like I said, some of you, this person could be in a karmic cycle, maybe in which they have a trauma bond with another person, and they're needing to work towards releasing themselves from that, whether it's with you or with another person, if that is the case for you. How do you make them feel? Maybe if they are in that situation, then you are someone who kind of highlights for them, right? You make them take a good look at who else they're connected to in their life, or maybe even their past, because what they feel to you could be something really beautiful, very healing, very nurturing here. And if they have a past of karmic type of trauma bond situations, you may be kind of presenting this energy here that is kind of in a way helping them to look within themselves about what their patterns are to be able to heal them. We also have power surge here, and it says you have stepped into your power and completed a cycle in power loss. Reclaiming your power is a major spiritual achievement, and you have recently broken the cycle of giving your power away. This could have been through a toxic dynamic such as an empath and a narcissist. You found your power center and stood your ground. Settling is not an option, and you are open to a healed and equal partnership. Okay? Maybe for some of you that has been the case with this person. Or, you know, it can be something maybe that's experienced on the other side. Okay, let's get one last one. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. Commitment. It says you are ready to build a strong foundation and put down your roots. There is an energy of stability and being clear on what you want. Ensure that both parties are free of commitment fears and move forward with clear intention and communication. It is a beautiful time to work together towards a happy future. Commitment to yourself and the relationship will bring lovely rewards. Okay, so maybe it is something about opportunity here for maybe for new love, or for, like I said, for some of you, it's like this person maybe being in their head, that feeling that maybe it's not an option. But a lot to think about here, right? We've got the 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Cosmic Slumber Tarot and the Red Jasper, this is going to be your reading today. So we're looking into, how do you make your person feel when you cross their mind, when they see you, think about you? So let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. How do you make them feel? We have the Death card, and then we also have the Empress. The Death card and the Empress. The 10 of Swords. How do you make them feel? Pile 3. 4 of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. How do you make them feel? We also have the 3 of Cups. Okay, I will say this kind of makes me feel like there could be a breakup situation here, or separation. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Some of you, there's friendships. Even, I don't know, this makes me feel like maybe even some of you have friends, I forgot what you call that, friends in common, mutual friends. How do you make them feel? The Queen of Swords. some of you, I'm feeling like there was an ending to a relationship here, and it makes me feel like this person, I don't know, I'm getting stubborn. Like this person being stubborn for some of you. Like not wanting to give, not wanting to cave here and speak up or say something or come forward. It's like one person's energy is very nurturing, where the other person's energy is very closed off. Closed off. And let's see here. It's like this person's, when they're, you're making them almost like, I'm feeling like a lot of restrictive thoughts here that are happening. Where this person is like not budging. I don't know, it makes me kind of feel like maybe even a little bit defensive. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. How do you make them feel? Yeah, I'm getting an ending that may have happened here with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. This Three of Cups could potentially be like a reconciliation. But with that Four of Pentacles, it's like this person is just not wanting to just, I feel like, change what the situation is between the two of you. Like someone who's not wanting to budge. Like just very guarded. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Justice in reverse. Something's happened here. There's like this imbalance here. It could be like an imbalance of power. Some of you, this could even be like a marriage. I'm getting for some of you like a spiritual marriage. There could even be like legal stuff for some of you. Legal divorce, maybe even with the Justice card in reverse. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it also makes me feel like there's a lot going on with this person. I will say that. It's like there's a lot, like you, like I am feeling like your energy is very calming and healing and restorative and open and receptive, nurturing. And the other person's energy here is like very closed off, like just closed off. Almost, like I said, kind of feeling like a little bit of a defensive energy. And I mean, it almost makes me feel like, is this person someone who's kind of holding on to past things that have happened between the two of you? And that can be like disagreements. For some of you, it can be some type of commitment or contract, marriage, divorce, separation, legal situations that are happening between the two of you. And it makes me feel, some of you are a mother or a parent. Some of you might have children with this person. Some of you, divorce could have been finalized. But I'm just kind of getting like this person is not as balanced as you are. So it's kind of like you make them, and I don't even feel like it's like you make them feel, like they're choosing to feel this way. They're choosing to feel this way. It's not anything I feel like that you're doing to them, But it's like more or less, I'm choosing to feel this way. I'm choosing to just, and I feel like this person is kind of stuck in like, honestly, like a very negative headspace. Very negative headspace, very cold, very detached. If you're still talking to this person, I feel like they may come across as just like very cold, very cruel, just very direct and blunt, and like no feelings, emotions. Some of you, I feel like you were far more abundant than this other person. Far more abundant. And I'm going to be honest here. Some of you, this person could have been using you because of money, because of security, because of stability, and you being someone who's much more abundant than they are. And I feel like this person may kind of be shifting blame towards you. Almost like their world is like spinning out of control, and almost like they're trying to project that energy onto you. So it doesn't make me feel like you're making, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't make us feel a certain way. We choose to feel that way. We choose how to feel, despite what we go through in certain cycles and things like that. But we choose how we feel. We can choose to hold on to guilt or anger or resentment or frustration with another person. We choose our feelings, right? So it makes me feel like this person is kind of like stuck in a negative headspace, honestly. We've got one person's energy, like I said, that is very nurturing and caring. Some of you could have supported this person financially. And some of you, maybe if you've had like a divorce with this person, they may be the person who's kind of suffering financially, or maybe money's tight for them. And there's been a lot of change. This person feels like there's been a lot of change, I feel like, in their life after this. Feels like separation, breakup, divorce, something like that. Or something's happened between the two of you, because justice in reverse is injustice. It is something that has gone wrong in this connection. They may have treated you unfairly. You may have treated them unfairly. There are disputes here. There is an imbalance. Someone may have lied. Someone may have been deceitful. There could be trust issues here. Someone wasn't treated fairly. So there is this injustice energy that's here. And if this person feels like they were the person who was not treated fairly by you, it makes me feel like this person is like, I don't know, it just makes me feel like this person feels like their whole world is like they have no control anymore. Like they've lost control. Maybe they've lost money. Or they're in a place of, and this makes me feel for those of you that were very abundant and maybe helped this person, that now that you could maybe not be with them anymore, that is this person like in a place where they're trying to consider whether or not, I don't know, it makes me feel like, is this person for some of you thinking like, should I get back together with them because of security? And that spirit is saying that's not for everyone, but someone that's watching this reading, it may only be one person. But some of you, it's like this person is making a consideration like, should I just go back in, even though I felt like there's an imbalance between the two of us, because this person takes care of me, because they provide financially. Is that the smart thing to do? Because I have no control over my finances, or finances are tight. Even though there could be a lot of imbalance here, very karmic energy with the Justice card in reverse, that they could feel, this is like a very specific reading here. This is totally not like the other piles. But this makes me feel like there's a lot going on. This could be like a lot of drama, like, I don't know, child support maybe for some of you, because I'm seeing the Empress here. Maybe there is child support for some of you situation. Let's see what the other last card is here. How do you make them feel? Six of Swords. Look at that. And there's looks like a dad holding his child, a son. And the Six of Swords is a card of transition. We're trying to remove ourselves away from chaotic energy into a more calm and peaceful energy. So and this may not even be something that you guys are currently going through right now, but it makes me feel like when this person, to put it simply, you make this person feel uneasy. Okay, but like I said, it's not that you may be doing something in particular, but it's kind of like when they think of you and when you cross their mind, they don't feel calm and settled. They feel like they're kind of getting like riled up, like maybe upset or thinking negative. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel there is this dispute between the two of you, or there's an argument, or there's tension, there's a fight, there's, maybe it's something that kind of makes this person feel a little bit frustrated or upset or mad. So the Six of Swords is a card of moving on. Okay, it is a card of moving on. So it could be that they're trying to, and some of you, like I said, there could be children or child involved. Just makes me feel, looking at the Six of Swords here, how he's kind of looks like he's almost like he's walking up these little steps here of these swords and touching this one sword here. It almost makes me feel like this person is like someone who feels like they need to get like the last word or the last say. It also makes me feel like this person's life may have kind of gone a little bit downhill. I don't know. Some of you, there could be betrayal. Betrayal here. I want to clarify this. But yeah, I wouldn't say that this person feels like super warm and fuzzy here. It feels like they get stuck in their own head thinking about whatever this is. This Justice card in reverse is talking about somebody was treated unfairly, or someone feels like they were treated unfairly. And the Eight of Swords is when we fill our head with a bunch of just negative thoughts. Negativity. For some of you, there's maybe even like greed involved with that Four of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like one of you is like super abundant and just wanting to help and wanting to nurture and wanting to be supportive and loving, and yeah, it just makes me feel like this other person has, some of you, it could even be like a person who just kind of like just cut you off, and with no explanation, no reason whatsoever. And it just makes me feel like, I don't know if they're just angry, they're upset, they're holding grudges. They're trying to just move themselves away and maybe even choose to like not deal. Trying to focus maybe even on moving on from whatever this was that happened between you and this person, just trying to like keep themselves away. Because Justice in reverse is also like a one-sided situation. One person who's, like I said, there's a big difference here between the Empress and the Queen of Swords as far as the heart openness and receptivity. So some of you can even be that there is an imbalance between your energy towards them, their energy towards you. And I'm feeling like theirs is kind of floating along the negativity. Like when they think about you, they think of just not so great things, you know? Like they kind of see it or refer to it as something that is, makes me feel like they're just not thinking the best things about it. You know? Just feeling like there is definitely this imbalance is there. This is like when someone is feeling like their life is falling apart, and maybe their life fell apart after being with you. Or maybe they feel like that right now, you know? So it makes me feel like when they think about you, you make them feel like this chaotic energy that they haven't released or they haven't let go, or maybe they haven't forgiven and they haven't been able to, you know, just like someone's energy who's just like very stubborn and cold, detached. Why is this Justice card in reverse? I feel like some of you, this person had like gone no contact, and I am feeling some of you like this person just kind of like left children, like abandoned children. Or there's some type of communication revolving children that maybe needs to happen here. Like some of you could quite literally be like in the middle of like a legal kind of like dispute over children. But some of you, yeah, I'm just getting like this whole imbalance between you and this person. Lots of changes, lots of pain, a painful ending. Why is this Justice card in reverse? What is that? The Princess of Cups. Oh, yes, like... whoever it was that here that did the injustice, whether it was you did it to them or they did it to you, I feel like this person knows that they might owe you an apology. They might owe you an apology. There's an injustice. This is the Page of Cups. Some of you, this could be children. Children. Injustice with children. Yeah, some of you, I'm getting it as support. Support, and this person's like not happy. Okay, so that's not for everybody, but let's see. What is this Wheel of Fortune energy here in reverse? We've got the Fool. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person kind of sees it in a way of like, I'm free. I'm free. You know? Maybe in the past this person had some like reckless type of actions. You know what I'm saying? There's just kind of this energy here that makes me feel like this person just has like this certain smugness or arrogance about them, or detachment. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? The Seven of Cups. I feel like this person is someone who has dreams about you. They have dreams about the connection, dreams about you. But like I said, it's almost like this person is too stubborn to just come together with you, to just kind of work things out, talk about things, work on things, whether that means to try to resolve your differences at least and be friends again, at least have like a function. Because like I said, some of you have friends with this person. Like there's a community of people and it's like they can't even do that. You know, like they're choosing to look at you as negative, like it's negative and I'm staying away from it and I'm moving on from it. And I'm just like, even though this person may have treated you unfairly or you know what I'm saying? It could go either way. But for others of you, I feel like it's like this person knows they have dreams, right? Probably about talking to you, trying to make amends, reaching out. Some of you, this person has like ignored communication, ignored messages. And some of you, it's like even awkward because you have friends, mutual friends, and it's like the friends are like, you know, what's up? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, so it makes me feel like this person feels like super negative about just creating harmony again. Like, let's just put this past us. Maybe they're even somebody who's listening to other people. Other people, they're letting that other people, whether they're friends or partners or something like that, like they're allowing outside influence to affect the way that they think and reflect on this connection here. Let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Seven of Swords. Yes, that could be deception. Avoidance. Like this person just avoiding you. Avoiding talking, running away. For some of you, the Seven of Swords is deception or cheating, trickery. Someone getting away with something. Trying to get away with something. If this could even be avoiding support, avoiding money situations here. The Seven of Swords can also be a card of a thief. A thief. So, like I said, for those of you that are maybe in the past have given this person money or, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting this vibe from this person's energy that they may not be, like if they're trying to reconcile with you, be careful. Like be discerning. Because it makes me feel like, is this person trying to be buddy-buddy with you for the wrong reasons? Like trying to make amends just so that they can feel financially secure again. Okay. So let's go into the oracle here. Pile number, and we've got Scorpio energy here, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. We've got fire sign energy here. Air sign. Okay. I'm also hearing Capricorn. Okay. Earth energy. Taurus, maybe. Okay. So how do you make them feel? Closed gate. Look at that. Fate has closed the gate. No more to return. Right? So it's like I said, I'm just kind of getting the vibe from this person. They're just like, I'm not going back. Things are done. They're over. Moving on. How do you make them feel? Right? Like that ship has sailed. We've got falsity here. Person wearing a mask or not being their most authentic self. Like I said, look at that. We've got commitment here. Some of you, I don't know, maybe some of you this could have been deception in a marriage or maybe even a reason a marriage ended for some of you. We've got future. Some of you, I feel like this is Spirit saying, be careful because this person could be maybe making you feel like they're going to commit to you in the future, or that you guys have a future together. And it makes me feel like this person is just kind of giving you the lip service. Okay, so how do you make them feel? Broken heart. And then we also have long distance love. And it says, across oceans and faraway places, distance is no barrier with this love. So because we do have the Empress here, you know, the Empress is a symbol of unconditional love. So some of you, this person could have loved and cared for you very much. I feel like one of you has done a lot more healing than the other. The other person is just very, like I said, very guarded, very closed off. Some of you, maybe this person is choosing to just keep their distance with you, or others of you can literally be that this is a long distance connection. Some of you, I'm getting that this person was leading you on and making you feel like this was leading towards commitment, and they were stringing you along. Okay, is another thing that Spirit's saying to me here. Okay, so I want to clarify the future, I think, and the falsity here. So let's look at this falsity first. What is this falsity? Masking, maybe they're hiding from you. Ace of Wands. Judgment in reverse. Again, I'm kind of feeling like this person has not let go of the past. They've not let go of it. You know, maybe needing forgiveness or to make amends, to try to resolve things. Dismissive or ignoring. Why is falsity here? The Hierophant. Yeah. Some of you, it's marriage or divorce. Some of you, this person could have even left without even filing. You know, like filing a separation or filing a divorce. Okay, why is there future here? Chariot in reverse. The Moon in reverse. I feel with the Moon in reverse, this is Spirit saying here, there's going to be something that comes out potentially. Something that's going to be illuminated here. It may not be ready yet, but with the Moon energy, something that's being hidden or concealed. It could even be the person just kind of like showing up out of nowhere. Especially if they've been like detached or removed from you or avoidant. There's something here. Maybe even some type of deception, illusion. Something that's coming out into the surface, into your awareness, I feel like. And it could be giving you some type of indication as to why there has been setbacks or delays, or I'm feeling like for some of you, this person has fears surrounding talking to you, communicating with you, so that you can progress and move past whatever this energy is. That in the future you still might be dealing with a person who is still kind of stuck in this energy. Okay. Let's see one more. Why is the future here? We have the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Torches, which is the Seven of Wands. I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles energy here. This is more single energy here. Someone being single, choosing to stay single. I don't know, maybe this for some of you where there's money stuff involved, like this person is trying to make sure that there's something like here with the Seven of Wands, and maybe you guys are maybe trying to find a solution to fight over money, or there's somebody trying to get money out of this. But yeah, that's where I'm kind of feeling, just for some of you, be careful, especially if you know that there's that kind of situation that's going on where somebody's trying to fight you on something. Because there is, with the Seven of Wands energy here, there's a need for you to kind of like stand your ground and not let this person kind of like deceive you in some way. You know, it could be a little bit of a defensive energy, somebody trying to fight you on something, I'm getting for some of you. This person can also be someone who's still kind of like in that defensive energy, I feel like Spirit's saying, in the future, where they're not able to move past something. Okay, so let's see what else. How do you make them feel? This could even be that they feel defensive. Like you make them feel like they have to be like on the defense, that they have to like protect themselves. They have to be like on guard around you. Okay, so let's ask the question here. How do you make them feel, pile number 3? How do you make them feel? We have trust. And it says, your trust that everything is divinely unfolding will be rewarded. When you trust in yourself and your strength to adapt and evolve, you are trusting your innate ability to navigate challenges. You are supported as you build and restore trust in the universe. This is restoring and rebuilding trust here. How do you make them feel? Maybe if the two of you had trust issues in the past, or there's been some type of deception here, maybe you make this person feel like they can't trust you, or it could be kind of like a vice versa situation. We have critical analysis, and it says when we judge and criticize another, and that kind of feels like what this person is doing. When we judge and criticize another, we are trying to control either them or an outcome to fit how we think someone or something should be. This stems from a competitive energy of wrong or right. Each person has different perspectives, coping methods, and defense mechanisms based on their experiences. Release judgment and focus on positive attributes rather than negative ones. Be aware to focus on how to self-improve before trying to change others. Like I said, it's kind of like this person is like, especially with us having this judgment card in reverse. Remember how I was saying there's something about this person holding on to the past stuff. That's what this is. Being judgmental of you, or not releasing judgment or criticism, right? Like almost like they're shifting things to you and not really taking accountability for their own behaviors. How do you make them feel? It says, listen. Someone has difficulty truly listening and may only be hearing what they want to hear. Listening involves paying attention to words, body language, gut reactions, and subtle energy shifts. It's time to slow down and pay close attention to what a person is revealing through their communication or lack thereof. Okay, so take that, how that resonates. How do you make them feel? Trust issues, there it is. There is unresolved pain that is directly related to trust issues in a partnership. One party or both parties have experienced significant betrayal in the past, which has caused them to become defensive and guarded. And that's what we have here. Okay, so on the defense, I'm choosing to stay single. Like I said, some of you, it could be this person has fears about getting back together. So there's setbacks, there's delays. I'm still being single. I'm still having time for myself. I'm defensive. I don't trust you, right? I don't trust the idea of getting back together and reconciling. Even though you could be that person who's like, I love you. I want to support you. I'm sorry. Here's the apology. It's like that person's not, almost like they're not ready, for some of you, to receive that apology. Like they don't want to acknowledge it. They just kind of see it as bad, done, gone. I'm blocked, I'm guarded, and I'm moving on. You know? Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.